What's up, everyone? It is your girl, Jill Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and it's time for Grace, and it's time for another Why You Don't Need video. So, I got a couple of them I'm filming today. I'm trying to remember which. I'm trying to see which one I want to start off with. So I'm thinking we should start off with the Colourpop latest collection, what is called Lavish, if you will, because you don't need that, girl. Like, if you have. And I feel like y'all should already know what palette I'm going to say. If you already have the one from last year. Now, I'm wondering if the quality of this one is going to be better than that one. So, that's the only reason I'm tempted by it. But if you already have the one I'm about to show you, you don't need this. Because they're both just cool tone, grayish looking palettes. So, focus. Yeah. So, if you already have what I'm about to show you, you don't need this. I bought it like a clown because we know I'm a purple palette connoisseur, and y'all know, if you remember correctly, I did not like the one I got. Now, some people said the quality was fine, and some people didn't have good quality, like myself and Angelica Nikovic. I think that's how you say it. For Angie here on YouTube, she said she didn't like the all amethyst palette. I didn't like the quality of the all amethyst palette either. As y'all know, I redid mine. I'm always redoing palettes. But if you already have this palette, I feel like you don't need that. See, there's that dark grayish purple shade. And there's some more purples here. Now, this does give you a lighter purple and a more beige shade to use. But, I mean, like, overall, I felt like they were pretty close. It doesn't have this iridescent shade in here, though, which I kind of like about this palette. So I will compare them side by side when I do get it, but you know, for right now we just gonna talk about why you don't need it, because we already have this one, and I think this one was on sale. And then remember that other purple one that I had. Now that one was more like in the medium neutralish warm tone size of purple with berries and stuff, so that's why I didn't show it. So I gave it away in a giveaway, and I've done a video comparing it to some other purple palettes that I recreated, if I remember correctly, in that palette recreation series. So you'll see that one another time, but I just felt like I didn't need that one. We knew I was gonna buy it because it was purple, but you know, I figured I could save you from buying it by telling you to remember to pull out this all amethyst palette. So let me zoom you on real quick, cute like girl. I'm testing out 2 different foundations on the face. One of y'all had asked me to try out this drugstore foundation, and then I watched somebody else's video and they said it was a dupe for the Makeup by Mario. So I was like, say less. So I'm actually doing that right now. So you can comment down below and tell me which side you like better. Do you like this side? Or do you like this side? Random side note. Oh, and the lips are Makeup by Mario as well. So I did, I think it's Cowgirl or Flannel on the lips. It's a liquid lipstick from Give, the Gwen Stefani line. And then I put the Hot Pink Moisture Glow lip color on top. And that's what we're working with right now. But I'm going to go off camera, get an eye done, and then we'll come back and talk about why you don't need this some more. Okay, girl? Okay, y'all. So this is the eye I came up with using and all amethyst. Now let me show you what the original amethyst looked like, because I did take one shade out because I felt like I didn't have a shade for transition. So this is what it originally looked like. So as you can see, it had, so I added I think 2 shades, because wait, no, I moved this shade around and this shade around. As y'all can see, those have been put up here, and this was a glitter if I remember correctly, so I took that out, and that's why I got the beige shade that's at the bottom down here. But all the other shades in here match, so I literally just added 1 shade and took out the glitter. Yeah, because I remember that shade high grade being a glitter. So let's see how it looks compared to this one. So here is again what the palette looks like we're trying to do. So I tried to pull all the colors from here that look similar to the amethyst palette I have. So this darker shade right here I put from my amethyst palette for Outer V. This darker shade right here I put for my in my crease. The only shade I used that wouldn't be in this palette was the transition shade I put in my all amethyst palette, because I felt like I didn't have a good transition shade. And then this shade up here I used for the inner corner, and then this darker shade down here I used for the lid. So I used this bottom row that I would use in this palette and this shade right here, if that made any sense. And I just took those colors out of here to recreate the look and tell you why you don't need it. So I used the bottom row in here as well, and then I used this shade and this shade to create what we got going on now. So let's get into it now that I have explained what is going on. So I'm gonna start off with the shade I added, this one right here. Then we're gonna put this gray shade on the outer V. We're gonna put this in the crease, this in our inner corner, and this on our lid. Put my eyeshadow primer on. I was on the phone talking to one of my friends or whatever, and she was telling me about some stuff that went down yesterday. The one I was supposed to go out with for her birthday this weekend. She had to say anything about it though, so I'm assuming that means we not going. She gonna wait till next weekend because Tauruses be indecisive. They'll say one thing and then 20 minutes later they do something else. Only Taurus I haven't met that was like that was my grandma. Like when she was gonna do something, she was gonna do it, and that was it. She wasn't an indecisive Taurus. But all the other ones I've met, they like say 1 minute they're doing this and turn around 20 minutes later doing something else, and they can't ever actually make up their mind. So. Okay, so that's blending good enough. So I'll start off with the transition shade I added. I'm trying to remember where I added this transition shade from. I want to say it came out of, I honestly don't know. I would like to guess, but I honestly just don't remember. But I wanted something that was like, blend out eyeshadow primer nicely and give a little bit of like a different tone, if you will. And I just feel like I didn't have a transition shade like I needed, so that's why I went ahead and grabbed this. Blending on out there. I feel like it gives an ashy, coolish, like pink type tone to it that I'm kind of feeling, so I'm here for it. Now let's go into the dark gray shade and start putting that on my outer V. This shade turned much darker than I expected it to, but still has like a purplish grayish undertone to it, so I thought that was kind of like unique about it. That's one of the things I do like in this palette. Let me just blend it out underneath the brow. That's nice. So that's me. So that's looking pretty good. Let's just do a little bit more. So with that, I'm gonna dust underneath here and kind of try to make it nice and crisp, if you will. I did end up putting some white eyeliner in my crease, so I use this white pen from Colourpop, and then I use some others. I used the white eyeliner from Stila to kind of get it more pigmented because the white one wasn't really doing that much. Anyway, let's start on this purple shade in the crease now. The interesting thing about this was it started turning like a really dark grayish purple, and I felt like it started blending in more with the gray that I initially started off with, which I thought was weird because I'm like, how am I supposed to have a transition if like the colors aren't transitioning? I didn't think it was gonna get that dark and like, you know, look about as similar as the gray tone. So I'm just kind of like put a little bit over the brow as well. So that's what I did on the other side. Check a little bit over the brow like that. Now, a little cute light. And we're gonna dust in the crease and do, you know. So it looks pretty decent. I don't know, on this side it doesn't feel like it's pulling as gray as they do on the other one, which is interesting to me, but you know, whatever. We're working so far. Now let's put a glitter glue on. Now onto the deep purple shade. So I found, what was I about to say? I was thinking about something else and forgot about what I was about to start talking about. Oh, so I got another why you don't need video I plan on filming this week as well. I'm gonna be behind on them. I haven't been like jumping on them like I usually do ahead of time. Like, you know, you don't need this because of this, or you don't need this because of this. I try to get it out within the first like week or two of something coming out. So that way, if you're not a person who jumps right on it, you want to see reviews from other content creators and you're waiting for theirs to show up, the ones who don't get PR like myself, that you have a chance to see someone's thing, and you might want to hold off. You might not want to, you know, like get that just yet. And lately, y'all, I don't know, I've just been feeling like tired and not necessarily excited about filming all the time. It's not, I'm not excited about makeup, it's just like lately I haven't been excited about like filming as much. I feel like my free time I just want to like exist and not film, but me being me, I'm a creature of habit, so I'll be like, I'm gonna film it anyway, even though I don't necessarily be feeling like it, because I didn't get up to like 12 today because I was just like, I don't feel like getting up and doing it. We're gonna go back into the gray now. Y'all know how I do. I gotta make sure we blend together the shimmer and the outer V and all that cute stuff there. So yeah, like, but lately I just be feeling like I don't necessarily be feeling it. And you see what I'm saying about the gray now? Because like that purple, you see how it looks just the same color as the gray. So it's like, what was the purpose? Because it's like, it's not giving any true dimension or whatever. But I'm going to go back in a little bit more and see if we can have a little more pop of purple just temporarily. Because I feel like it's just giving all the gray and no purple. And it's like, I could have just put the gray shade out there if that's how y'all was going to make this color in this palette, you know? I don't know, maybe it's just me. I'm gonna go off camera and do the eyeliner part and the mascara, and I will be right back. Oh wait, no, I didn't put the inner corner. Let's do that real quick. So I'm gonna just take that powdery purplish iridescent shade, put that in there in the corner. Okay, so now we pretty much done. I'm gonna go off camera now and do the eyeliner and all that to save us some time, and I'll be right back. Plus I need to change this battery. Okay, girl? Okay. So this is the finished look, everybody. As you can see, I just did the eyeliner up in here and just give myself a cute little black wing real quick. But yeah, so this is why you don't need to buy the new Lavish palette. Just go ahead and pull out that all amethyst palette. That has a lot of the similar colors, girl, and you'll be fine. You don't need it. It's not a necessity. I mean, I know it's only 14 bucks and that's a good reasonable price, but it's not something you need. You just don't need it. So go ahead and pull out the amethyst and make this exceptionally gorgeous eye look and go on with your day. Or pull out It's It's My Pleasure. Or pull out Lilac You a Lot. I mean, they got so many purple palettes to choose from. I'm sure there's some more that I just didn't think about, like the one I got for holiday last year. That's a purple palette. So like, just pull out one of the other purple palettes you already have from them and you should be fine, girl. You don't need to get the palette. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. Remember, you all are diamonds, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.